decides to take that Singed into the Maokai in the top lane.
He does strike me as a potential Singed player, Gimgoon.
Yeah.
He's got that.
At the Masteries, standard across the line, we do have Warlords on that Sivir and Storm Raiders Surge on Ashe.
Storm Raiders Surge Ashe. And his ultimate giving increased health regeneration as a separate entity.
Oh, he got the Sonic Wave,
Okay,
but
but
spotted
Wu
Shuang out there. Leaps over the wall, stealths back and gets away from vision. Doinby flash, gets the snare. There's the Sonic Wave follow-up. First blood, but Shockwave finds Xiaogu to no avail.
Yeah, and the Cloud's now up here also.
Ooh, the hook catches Savoki. That's exhaust, but Savoki's still going to take a lot. Gray Health is going to catch some damage. Klid is able to finish off Savoki as Xiaogu collapse and get a kill.
And this is good movement from Cloud. So Savoki, in typical fashion, will leave his lane quite often. He is pretty much just a Tahm Kench in a player as well as champion. But Cloud being able to rotate with him, hitting the hook is good news.
Quite unfortunate, but that's Cloud and Candy7 looking for
Hooks on
Savoki again. He's got his flash, but Klid shows up. Is going to get the insect back onto Savoki and cleans it right up. 3-0, Xiaogu.
Is that it
Doinby's
again?
going in again. He's got level 11, so gets the full range flash. Doinby chases. There's no mana on that Ashe, and Doinby is just going to walk it up. Here comes a stealth Kha'Zix, who suddenly regrets this. Doinby almost has the snare again, but Wushuang flashes to make it under his tier 2.
And Klid aiming for a juke, but the Kha'Zix doesn't. So Wushuang lives. However, this bottom lane turret is in jeopardy, and it will go down. QG starting to find advantages and pushing it further and further. Republic doesn't exist. And this is the exact same rear.
Yo, Klid is about to face check, walks in. That's the Sonic Wave on Wushuang. And they managed to get the snare onto Savoki. He used his flash earlier. That's the Gray Health popped, but Klid follows up. Shockwave finds two, and Klid with red buff is able to secure the kill onto Savoki. Klid chases forward. Flash kick onto Wushuang. He dies to Candy7 as the Infernal Drake respawns, and Xiaogu are 6-0.
And Klid's Lee Sin is what Ben 4 wishes his was. And it's less montage.
No, I feel like Xiaogu are just finding... Oh, Doinby gets hit from downtown. And Zubin and Republic are going to pick that up.
Because if they commit to this, the second Sivir returns, they will die.
Yeah, they're chasing. That's the flash play. Savoki is the target. Hooked in, keeping that Ashe locked down. Exhaust onto Doinby. Late teleport out of Kabe means Savoki gives his life up so the rest of his team can escape. Gimgoon and Kabe both complete their teleport, and now it's 5v4 in the top lane.
And this is exactly as we expected. So Klid is still available. Ryze still has his ultimate. And they can look for collapses. But most importantly, I believe they'd want the turret. But to get that turret, they have to get through GT.
Doinby setting up the dive. Doesn't actually take the Realm Orb. That pulls Zubin forward. Shockwave finds two. And immediately Wushuang follows up. Cloud is trying to get out. It's Kabe, Cloud, and Doinby. But Cloud will drop to Wushuang. He's snared and drops to Doinby's ambient AoE. This entire fight, he's been dishing out spells. And that
necessity and desperation. And he's lucky that it connects as well as it does, or that could have been a lot worse for Game Talent. The item build is actually locked until he gets the next item and completes it in its entirety. How unusual.
Not entirely certain what's going on there, but
unlucky. Oh, he went Knight's Vow. That's
Ooh, they're getting on to Republic now. Point and click snare is one way to do it, along with the hook. Xiaogu find a pick. Teleport is completed for Kabe. Gimgoon starts his and cancels it. Xiaogu are 5v4 and are going to start this Baron.
Yeah, kicking the Baron buff off. Game Talents are aware of this, but with no Orianna, no Shockwave, and a lot of damage, this is pretty much already gone.
Yeah, burned through with the early Mountain Drake and that Sivir. While it's flashed over the wall, Wushuang leaps but dies.
Yeah, they need the Miracle Ash Arrow. They need that Shockwave to hit. It doesn't feel like it's going to happen because the cross-map pressure they are consistently applying, pulling them around, is honestly disorienting their opposition here. QG are doing really well.
Yeah, just keep moving around the map. Keep trying to force mistakes. Xiaogu take down that mid-tier 1 and then move the minion wave forward with no response. They take down the mid-tier 2. Now they're heading bottom.
And the Orianna Shockwave, if he plays his positioning perfectly, also will not be able to connect. If it does, he's decided that he wanted that journey. Doinby knew it was too late. So hopped off the ride a little bit early.
Yeah, Mr. Bones' wild ride. Oh, there goes Xiaogu chasing forward. Wushuang is caught. and will be kicked back in. That's the cleanup by Candy7 as Klid is able to kite it forward, and Shubin is going to be dropped. Now that's 2 members of Game Talents dead to the 5 of Xiaogu. They've got minions pressing in just about all 3 lanes except mid. Thank you, Gimgoon. And they could be looking to end this.
When she has everything available, including the shockwave, her wave clear instantly clears it.
Yeah.
Gimgoon had the other lane controlled. Ashe is hard to siege into. Tahm Kench will keep them alive. So they need this advantage. They need this big buff to empower the minions.
See Shubin getting back up. Kabe going to be dropped into the back line. They're going to have a tough time bringing him down as the rest of Xiaogu drop the inhibitor turret. The first to fall as the minions now stream in. And the inhibitor crumbles behind it.
As simple as having the Baron buff. Doinby very cleverly uses his ult and needs to be careful of Gimgoon.
Ooh, that hook almost hits Republic, but the shockwave resets it. Wushuang jumps in. Redemption going to heal Xiaogu back up, but they just have so many raw stats. Gimgoon drops, but he's got the GA. Wushuang going to be cleaned up by Candy7 as he's got some help from Klid. That's a triple kill, and Gimgoon is going to watch as the rest of his base falls to pieces before him. Xiaogu 18-4. 16,000 gold ahead, are going to take game number 1 over Game Talents.
This is a pretty clear-cut performance, honestly, from QG. First game into the LPL. They never looked like that.